Today we are talking about the first televised football game, a game-changing moment. Hey there, sports fans and history buffs. Today, we're diving into a groundbreaking moment in sports history, the first ever televised American football game, September 30th, 1939. On this day, history was made when the Fordham Rams faced off against the Waynesburg Yellow Jackets at Triborough Stadium in New York City. Now you might be wondering, why these teams? Well, it wasn't about star power. Fordham versus Waynesburg was chosen simply because it was the only local game available on the college football season's opening day. You see, early TV signals couldn't travel far, so they needed a New York area game. The game itself, it was a bit of a blowout. Fordham, a football powerhouse back then, won 34-7. But here's a fun fact. Waynesburg's Bobby Brooks scored the first ever televised touchdown on a 63-yard run just 3 plays into the game. About 9,000 fans watched the game in person, but the real story was happening in living rooms across New York City. NBC broadcast the game on its experimental station W2XBS using 2 iconoscope cameras. The signal was sent to a relay station, then to the Empire State Building for broadcast, to television sets in the homes across the New York City area. Now, how many people actually watched on TV? Well, that's a bit of a mystery. Estimates range from 500 to 5,000 viewers. Remember, TVs were pretty rare back then. The game was called by Bill Stern, a famous radio announcer of the time. Imagine the pressure of being the first voice of televised football. This broadcast was part of RCA's grand plan to introduce commercial television to the world. They had started broadcasting about 15 hours of content per week earlier that year. Interestingly, the players themselves didn't think much of being on TV. Fordham fullback Dom Principe later said, "The fact that the game was being televised had no significance to those of us playing. Little did they know, this game would pave the way for football to become a television staple in American culture." From those humble beginnings with maybe a few hundred viewers to today's Super Bowls watched by over 100 million people, it all started here. So next time you're watching a big game on your HD or 4K TV, remember the pioneers of September 30th, 1939. They kicked off a whole new era in sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.